This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, no problem, Revant. No problem, Revant. Please stay in the class. Okay. Yeah. So today I would like to top the new. I would like to start a new topic, which is the Python operators. I think everyone using the Anaconda, right? So let me go for open the Anaconda navigator. So go to the specific location where we want to be store your files. So let me go for creating the new Python file. So we'll start the today date is it's a 9/09/19 and 2022, and we are talking about the Python operators. Okay. So when we want to be talk about Python operators, okay. Sainath, Jagadish was not yet joined. Can you make a call him? Okay. So when we are talking about Python operators, so with help of the Python programming language, we will performing some kind of operations. So first we'll try to go for understanding the what is operator. First we'll try to go for understanding the what is an operator. So when we want to be understanding the operator, so tell me anyone about operator. Operator means which are the special characters or symbols, are used to performing the operations on data. Operations on data. So the data we are calling it say operands. Usually we are calling it say operands. Are you clear my point? So we have some kind of symbols. The symbols will help you to performing some kind of operations on specific data. The data we are calling it operands again. So this is exactly the operators. Okay. Hmm? Just a minute. Okay, so symbols are used to performing the operations on data that we are calling it say okay operators. So if you go on to see any programming language, basically there are two type of operators are there, or they are categorizing the operators based on two ways. So two ways the operators are classified. The first way is based on number of simply you can say that it's a number of operands, okay, based on number of operands in the operation or in the equation. Okay, based on the number of operands in the operations. Okay, there are two ways. That will be the first way. Okay, and the type of operation based on operation type, operation types. Okay, the operators are classified again. See, based on the number of operands in the operation, again there are two type of operators are there. The first one is the unary operator. The first one is the unary operator, and the second one is the binary operator. Binary operator. So the name it is indicating that unary. What is mean that unary? Unary means the operator which is performing on the single operand. The operator is operating on single operand. So that we are calling it say unary operator. Let's talk about the binary operator means the operator which is operating on the two operands. The operator is operating on two operands. Okay, that's we are calling it say unary operator and binary operator. I hope you clear, right? Let's see some examples. Don't think why we are getting that result and other stuff, just to understanding the unary operators. So unary operators example. When it comes to the unary operator example, so we have a data. For example, you stored the some value is a 34. See, if I do the minus of a, so here, just 1 minute, guys. Okay, let's look this example. So here we have a data is a, and which is having the data is 34. When you are adding the minus a, see, so here the operator is what? What is operator here? Tell me, guys, what is operator here? Yeah, the minus is operator. Okay, see, minus is the operator. This minus operator which is operating on the single input, single operator. So this is example of the unary minus. So unary minus. So here the unary minus, what it is changing, what it is doing, which is changing the sign of the data, which is used to change the sign of the data. For example, you would like to go for apply the plus a. So here plus is the unary plus. So here it is the unary plus. So which is not changing the sign of the data. So here the plus operator operating on the single input. And let's see the not keyword and not of a. So here this is the logical not. This is logical unary operator. Okay, logical not operator. So next one is we have the negation symbol, and we will get the minus 30 something else. So this is the binary not, bitwise not. See, let's look. Don't think about the results here, just think the difference what we are observing, the what exactly the unary operators. Let's understand. So here the A is the data, and here A is the data, here A is the data, here A is the data. So this is the A is the operand. Okay. So this is the entire thing, which is the okay. Let's see. This is the minus A, minus plus, not A, not A. So this entire thing we are calling it say operation. Okay. And this entire thing is the operation. This entire thing is operation. This entire thing is operation. But when it comes to the minus, when it comes to the plus, when comes to the not, when comes to the negation. So this is the 4 or the operators. Are you clear my point? Are you clear my point?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
Sir.
this entire things are the operations. Okay, and this a a a are the operands, and this minus, plus, not, and a are the operators. Okay, when comes to the unary operator, what is my definition? The operator which is operating on the single input, single operand, right? So what are the examples I showed here? This all operators are operating on the single input or not? Can you please tell me yes or no? That's it. So this is the a small example of the unary operators. Don't think about results because of we are not working with operations. When I'm explaining about operations, that time we will know about why we are getting these results and other stuff. But this time I just want to show you the example of the unary operator. Next thing is binary operator. So when it comes to the binary operator, you already know that when you are working with 2 inputs, or when the operator which is performing on the 2 operands, that kind of example we are calling it, say, binary operators. For example, here a is the 12, and uh, uh, for example I have the another variable which is the b, and which we have the 10. So here the a and b are the variables. I think so you have a concept of the variables concepts in the first class itself. I explain you in detailing what is the variable and how the data is holding it, and so that information I already told you, right? So when we have the two data inputs or operands, if you do some operation, something like addition, here a plus b, this is what it's a addition operation. So this is performing the addition operation. If you go and see the subtraction, a minus b, right? A minus b, this is subtraction operation. For example, if you and look some comparison operator, a less than b or a greater than b, okay, a greater than b. So this kind of operations we see, there is some for example I show you here, I shown here, and so here these are the symbols are the operators. Okay, here the entire thing, this all things we are calling it operations. Okay, and but when it comes to the a and b and a and b and a and b and a and b, these are all what? It's a operands, right? For each operation, how many operands are participated here? 2, right? Here each operation, how many operands are participated here? Here how many? Here how many? 2, right? For every way or for everywhere, there are there are two operands are there. So when the operator which is performing on the two inputs, when it is performing on the two inputs, that kind of operator we are calling it, say, binary operators. Is it clear my point?
Clear, sir.
Okay, so I hope so you clear my point. So let's execute this one. Don't think about results why we are getting this one. I just explain in a further classes. As of now, I just show you a small example about the way. So let's see operators. I explain the definition of the operator. There are two ways we categorizing the operators. The first one is based on the number of operands in the operation, which are unary operator and binary operator. That was I explain you. But now The operators are classified based on the operation type. Based on the operation type. Let's look the some of the operations. For example, if you want to be performing the arithmetic operation, if you want to be performing the arithmetic operations, so there we should use the arithmetic operator. If you'd like to go for using the, or if you want to be performing the somewhat no conditional or relational operators, if you want to compare relation, if you want to check the relation, so relational operators, if you want to check the relations of any two inputs, then we can use the relational operators. Okay, for relational operations we can use the relational operators. For example, you would like to go for the logical operation. If you want to performing some kind of logical operations, then we can use the logical operators. So arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, and the fourth one is, what is the fourth one? Assignment operator. Assignment operators. And last but not least, which is the bitwise, not last actually, special operators. We have special operators. We can performing some kind of special operations. For that one we can use the special operators. Now last but not least, which is the bitwise operators. To performing somewhat bitwise operations, we can use the bitwise operators. Okay, so here these are the 6 type of operations we have it. So to performing this kind of 6 type of operations, we can use the 6 type of operators. I hope you clear my point. Let me confirm me please. Is there any question?
No, sir.
No.
So we'll go for understanding the one operator by another operator. Okay, let's talk about the arithmetic operator. So in case of Python programming language or any other programming languages, we have the arithmetic operators. So what exactly which is performing some kind of mathematical operations. Okay, to performing the somewhat mathematical operations. What are the mathematical operations we can performing with help of the arithmetic operators? Okay, if you want to be performing the addition, okay, addition is the arithmetic operator. Addition is the arithmetic operation. To performing the addition operation, we can use the plus operator. We have the subtraction. For performing the subtraction operation, if you want to performing the subtraction operation, we can use the which symbol? Minus operator, right? To performing the multiplication operation, we can use the star symbol, right? We can have the division if you want to be performing the division, but when you do the division, if you want to be coefficient, then we can use the slash operator. And next one is we have the modulus remainder. Modulus is the division operation only, but if you want to get the remainder, then we can use the percentile symbol. So these are the 5 operators will be common for any programming language, but the Python which is supporting the 2 more extra operators, which is the floor division operation. So to performing the floor division, we can use the 2 slashes, and we have one more operator which is exponential. Exponential will help you to power off any 2 numbers. Okay, one number by another number. Okay, that kind of operations we can use the exponential operators. So these are the 7 operators will help you to performing the 7 operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, floor division, and exponential. The 7 operators or the 7 operations will be part of the arithmetic operations or the arithmetic operators. Any more questions regarding about the 7 operators? Jagadish, can you please mute your system? Actually, I'm getting a little bit of sounds from your end. Yep. Is there any question, guys, regarding about arithmetic operators?
No.
So let's see some examples. Okay, I have a data which is 23. I have the B data which is 45. So I just want to apply the 230. Let me consider 230. I just want to go ahead like A plus B. What is the result? Everyone know it, right? It's a 275. A minus B. You just try to answer it before execution. A into B. Try parallelly and tell me what is the results. So I want the coefficient. When you do the 230 by 45, then what could be the coefficient? I want the coefficient. If I do the floor division, then what could be the results? If I go ahead with A modulus, this is for remainder. A by B, A by B. When you do the A by B, you will get some remainder, right? That remainder, if you want to get it, then we can use the percentage symbol. Exponential. Exponential means power, A power of B. So this is the meaning is A power of B. A power of B. See, we are getting some results, right? Let's try to observe one by one. I think from this particular 7 operators, which operator you are confusing yourself? Can you please tell me? Let me
Last one, sir.
This is 231. Yeah. Tell me, or 237. Tell me now on where we are getting the issue and where we are not understood. Which operator you are not understood? So here plus operator everyone know, minus operator everyone know, multiplication everyone know. Okay, so let me try to understand the exponential. A power of B, 232 into 2 stars 45, which meaning is 232 power of 45, which means 232 it can be multiply itself 40 to 45 times. Are you clear my point? Are you clear my point?
Yes, sir.
So that will be the value of A power of B. Okay, I hope is it clear, right? For example, if I do the 10 2 stars of 3, what could be the result? 1000, right? For example, 2 stars of 5, what is the meaning of it? 2 can be multiplied itself 5 times. So 2 into 2 4, 4 into 2 8, 8 plus 2 8 into 2 16, 16 into 2 32. So this is the value is 32. I hope you clear now, right? So that is the exponential operator. So this is clear, this is clear, and this is clear, and this one is clear. So let's talk about this one. 232, when you are division with 45, how many times, guys? 5 times, right? 5 5 just 25, 5 4 just 20, 225. Tell me, 12 minus 5 7, right? So remainder Clear? This is the symbol. When we used the 2 slashes, that is the division, so that we are getting the 5 over here. Okay. But when you are using the single one, which means we are getting the same thing only, 232 power of by 45, 5 times 225 and 7. So we have to put the point, then we are getting the 0 1 time and 45, there we are getting again 25. Okay, so again we can put the 0, sorry, okay, 1 0 25. Okay, so 5 is how much? 45 225. So here is again 25, right? Yes or no, guys? Is it 35 or what? I'm not sure. You just tell me. 45, 5 times 225. Is it correct or not? What, guys? Are you not comfortable with mathematics? We are not answering.
Yes.
So it's a 7, right? Point. So when you put the point 0, 1, 45. Tell me 70 minus 45, how much?
25.
25 only, right? Yes. So you can
Yes.
put the 0, 1 0 here. 45 again 5 times 225, again 25, again put the 0, again 5. So which is keep on going it, right? So it's keep on going it, but overall thing what you're maintaining, instead of writing this all 5s, we just make it one sum. After the 15 decimal points, we can make it as this 1 point extra. Okay, so instead of giving all 5s, we are giving 1 point extra, that is 6. I hope you clear my point. So this is the way. So if you want to get the exact dimensions or coefficient, then we can use the normal division. If you would like to access the some number flooring value, then we can, I mean, after the point, what are the numbers we have, it doesn't matter for us. What could be there in the left side of this particular point, that is the matter for us. Okay, so if you want that one, we can use the normal division or floor division operation. Any more questions regarding about this 7 operators?
Clear, sir.
Having question?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
No or yes? But your yes and no both will be like, for me it's a similar. I'm getting this 2 words are with the same vibes. Say yes or no. At least we can use the chat. Okay, everyone. Disha, any question here? Are you following my point? What I'm trying to tell you here?
Yes.
Harika, Jagadish, Joshna, Krishna, Pooja, Revant, Sainath, and Tulsi.
Clear, sir.
Okay,
Clear, sir.
okay. Okay, I just want to give you some examples. Here I just this is actually new student here. Okay, for example, if you want to be, am I explain any kind of built-in functions, guys, till now? Built-in functions like input function, print function, type function. Okay, let me take it input. Input is the function. It will help you to take the data from the keyboard. If you're not aware of it, you just take it with the help of the input. If you run this one, you will get some information. Okay, what is the use of this one? So this method raw input is a module in IPY kernel base where it is available, that one. It's a standard in not implemented error if it is active. Front end does not support the stdin. So rises forward raw input to front end. Okay, so it's simple thing actually. So what is the meaning of this one? With help of the input function, if you want to be enter some data from the keyboard, okay, whatever the data you are enter, that you can assigning to some variable, it will store that particular data only. So for example, if you'd like to go for enter the variable var, for example, if you enter the, so if you executed this one, the first statement was executed. When you are executed the first one, which is taking some input from the keyboard, right? For example, I'm giving some values the 123. This 123 will be holding into this variable var. Okay, so it's a 123 only. So this is the way, if you want to be enter or access the data from the keyboard, if you want to access the data from the keyboard, then we can use the input function. Okay, but here we have some issue. You just try to find out the, okay, before that one, I just want to do a small example, addition of two numbers from the keyboard. Okay, you just need to enter the two values and you want to do that addition. Okay, so addition of two numbers. So a value and b value, the a and b both are different, and both values I want to be take it from the input only, I mean from the keyboard only. After that one, I want to be performing the addition of a and b. So for example, if I enter the, for example, here enter the 12 and here enter the 34. Now tell me anyone, what is the result of it here? Sainath, what happened? Admin key adagali, what is? So 12 and 34, right? So 12 and 34, Krishna Chaitanya said it's a 46, but we are not got the 46. It's a 1234. Oh, why? For example, you can performing the subtraction. Subtraction of two numbers. If you want to be performing the subtraction, we can use the minus operator, right? You can just write 45, and here if I use the 12, then what is the result? Disha, tell me what is the result? So usually 45 minus 12 in the sense it's a 33, right? But we got an error. Why? Because of input function. Input default, it was written the data type is string data type. We have the different data types are there. You can enter any data. You can enter any data through input function. You can enter any data through input function. That specific data type, the resultant data type, it was string data type. So if you want to be confirm it, we can re-execute the same program. And meanwhile, if you want to find out the data type, then we can use the type of var. Then if I use the type of var, it was showing me string. Actually, I enter the integer data. It was showing me string data type. Okay. So instead of this one, instead of enter the data, same 123, if I assign it to the variable var, then what happen we'll see. It's integer only. So careful observe here. With help of the input function, I entered the same data, but it was showing me string data type. So if you are directly assigning the data is a 123, but it was showing me int data type. Is it clear my point? So this is the problem we are facing when you're working with the input function. So to overcome that one, we have the somewhat data type conversion functions are there. This time I'm not explaining all. Okay, I can explain you in some other time. So from the data type conversions, data type conversion functions, we have it. So it will help you to convert that specific data type into that string data type into specific data type. So I just want to introduce the int function right away. Okay, so this is the int function will help you to change that particular string data type to integer data type. Let the same example we consider, and this time what you should do, you can convert that particular string data type to integer data type, and after that one we can print the data as well as we can print the data type. So this is the way, even the data is the string integer, that you can converting into the standard integer. Clear? Previously you entered 123 is a string one, but after you converted that, it was converting into the integer. So this is the data type conversions. Almost 9 data type conversion functions are there. I just explain you now after some time actually, but this time you just try to understood. There is some functions are there. It will help you to convert any string data type to, I mean that specific string data type to that specific data type. Okay. So now I want to be performing the addition of two numbers. If you want to be performing the addition of two numbers, what you should do, by the time of conversion only, by the time of taking, you can take it inside of the int function. That input function you can consider inside of the int function. You just execute. Now it's a 46. So this is the data inconsistency problems we might be facing in Python 3. So be careful while the time of using the input function. So 45 and fall, it's a 33. I hope you clear my point. Any more questions? Any more questions?
No, sir.
So this kind of issues we are getting, and we can able to solve it with help of this particular data type conversion functions. But we'll talk about data type conversion function in further classes. And so my intention is that I want to be complete the Python operators concepts. Once I completed the Python operators concepts, I can explain you the Python basic built-in functions again. So what are the built-in functions we require, and what are the data type conversions we have it, and how we can use it, that kind of information we will conclude it once we had a discussion. Okay, when we have done the conversion or conversation with Python operators and Python basic built-in functions, then we can start the Python control statements. Okay, so I hope you clear my point, and this week I would like to try to finish it Python operators as well as Python basic built-in functions and data type conversion functions. Once we had that particular discussion, from the next week onwards we can start the control statements. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I hope you clear my point, and we'll catch up by tomorrow with the same time for continuation of the Python operators.
Sir,
See you guys.
recorded videos are uploaded up to 9th only, sir.
Okay, so yeah, fine, no problem. I would like to finish it that issue by today itself. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, bye. Take care.